Hey guys, today we are going to talk about full stack web development and some of the important skills required to become a full stack developer. But let's dive into a little bit of history first. The very first website was created in 1991, and since then, web development has significantly evolved. In the early days of the web, websites were primarily static and developed using simple HTML pages and some very basic styling. As the web grew in popularity, development began to shift towards a more dynamic, interactive, and client-centric model. This was made possible by the introduction of new technologies such as Ajax and JavaScript frameworks like jQuery. Then came the mobile devices and the need for building responsive and interactive web applications that could run on desktop and mobile devices. Fast forward today, modern applications require much more depth and breadth of knowledge around tools and technologies to develop scalable, portable, and resilient applications. In order to build such applications, there was a need to build a diversified skill set that could support development of these complex applications. Normally, when people talk about full stack development, they only discuss expertise in front-end frameworks and libraries like React, Angular, and Vue, and expertise in back-end technologies like .NET, Ruby, Python, PHP, and there are many others. However, a full-stack developer should be familiar with databases such as MySQL, MongoDB, Postgres, and should be able to use them to store, retrieve, and manipulate data. A full-stack developer should also be familiar with development tools such as version control systems, code pipelines for continuous integration and continuous deployments. And these concepts are all relevant to both front-end or back-end development. Whether you are developing a front-end or back-end, you can set up your build, test, package, and deploy pipelines using tools such as Jenkins, Azure Pipelines, AWS Code Pipelines, and there are many others as well. It is also important to set up automated testing to catch any bugs or issues that may be introduced during development. For example, for React applications, you can use tools like Jest or Mocha to write and run your unit tests for your code. For Ruby, we can use RSpec or Cucumber. Building and packaging applications is also important, so you can build your applications and package your applications properly, before deploying it to production. Once your application has been built and packaged, you can use tools like AWS Code Deploy to deploy your applications to a hosting platform. A lot of these modern applications use cloud hosting and infrastructure, and it is important to again understand the hosting and infrastructure needs and have them set up properly. Some of the important services related to cloud services, whether you're using AWS or you're using GCP or Azure, the primary and the basic one is your compute service, and in the reference of AWS provides several computing services that can be used to run and manage your applications, such as EC2, your virtual servers, and AWS Lambda for serverless computing. And then there are storage and database services. For security and compliance, AWS offers a range of services and features to help ensure the security and compliance of your applications, such as AWS Identity and Access, AWS Identity and Access Management for controlling access to resources, or Amazon Guard Duty for security analysis. Management and monitoring is another very important aspect. The cloud also provides you a lot of different machine learning and artificial intelligence services that can be integrated with your applications, such as Amazon SageMaker, Amazon Recognition, or Amazon Transcribe. And then the microservices frameworks and architectures are very popular these days. So AWS offers services and solutions for building applications using serverless and microservices architecture. So you can use AWS Amplify, AWS App Runner, AWS App Mesh, or AWS Lambda. Addition to all these knowledge around all these tools and technologies, additionally, you should also be good at problem solving and debugging. You should be good at communication, and you should be adaptable, because the tools and technologies, it just keeps on evolving. So you just need to keep yourself up to date with all the latest trends and technology sets that are in practice in the industry. So guys, that's pretty much it for today. So stay tuned for more videos like this, and we are hoping to come back next week with more content. Thanks.